Ooh, what's up, jobbers, and welcome to the latest edition of the Jobber Knocker podcast. As always, Nestlemania alongside for the ride is a man that is full of Wrestlepalooza himself, JC.
I tell you what, Nestlemania. Not only am I full of that, I'm all out on AEW.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know if anybody's excited about either of these events. I'm just kidding. I'm sure there's a bunch of people.
Wrestlepalooza is pretty freaking stacked. So
for 5 matches, it's going to be a lot. I don't know.
It is like it's like a WrestleMania level matches.
Well, the name Wrestlepalooza would imply.
Well, I mean, the way ESPN, it's unreal. Every time I look at ESPN, there's wrestlers on it. Seth and Payman were on. The Usos were on. They had freaking it's insane. They're treating it like it's actual real sports. It's hilarious.
It's not a real sport as opposed to a real sport, that not fake stuff, MMA. But that's okay. Anyway, we've got a lot to talk about. We've got the Wrestlepalooza. We've got All Out. We've got, of course, the regular part of the show. And JC, since we start in the shine, what would you like to do first?
Always in the shine, Nestlemania. And hold on, I'm putting a mustache here. We got the greatest Mysterio of all time. Double champ Dom. He did it. He went down to Mexico, won the AAA title. Now he's a double champ. He's friends with El Grande. I love Dominic Mysterio. I love that Ray had to put the title on him of the greatest Mysterio who's ever lived. I am curious what they're doing on Monday, though, because Finn's obviously a little jealous boy going on there with Dom. But I'm happy for Dom. This dude's a stud, and it's nice to see him have all the titles, Nestlemania.
Listen, I was excited to see it. I think you wanted it last month when he didn't win in that big match. Yeah. Now he is the face of AAA Mexico, which he's young. He's exciting. He's got a great character. He's doing everything. He's clicking on all cylinders. He's got Grande Americano and all the Ventes and I don't know, however many there are there. We'll talk about that later, I'm sure. But yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting. And there's more to talk about on Monday that they had. It seems like you got your wish, or maybe I forget which one of us said that we were going to match all over, but that's pretty exciting too.
Oh yeah, I think Dom's going to lose that IC title because I think it's going on Rusev, and he is, like you said, he is going to Machka all over that Mysterio.
We're going to find out, that's for sure. I mean, my question to you is, does it hurt Dom in any way, just becoming a mega champion? Okay.
No, that's the thing. It's I think this is an easy way, for Dom to keep his momentum, and he can draw. I mean, Rusev's on fire right now, and also you got the thing where Finn says, "Oh, we're not going to be there to support you since the Grande's your friend." So it's an easy way for him to not have help, and Rusev to just be able to take him out because Finn's doing whatever. So I think we're headed in that direction.
Okay, fair enough. Is there anything else that you want to talk about?
Is there anything else, Nestlemania? I tell you what, this Punk, AJ, Becky, Seth feud has been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the segment this week. Obviously, AJ being back, I'm still on cloud 9 about it. But I've said this a ton of times. I don't think people realize that I am dead serious. This version of CM Punk that has come back is my favorite version of CM Punk because the dude is just fucking happy. He's been happy this whole run. You can tell he's loving wrestling again. He's having the time of his life. He's happy backstage doing this. And now he has his fucking wife with him, and he's even happier. And it's just I love that. I'm enjoying their dynamic. I think Seth and Becky's dynamic here is good. I literally wrote this in my notes, Nestlemania, because I want to make sure I get this right, because I'm a Seth hater. This is the freshest Seth Rollins we have had since Baron Corbin ends of days his wife last time.
Wow.
So, you know what? Seth Rollins, fucking boring as fuck, but you involve Becky and put them in a feud together, he's interesting. This is legitimately it's separated him from the nonsense of the fucking stable, which has gotten so stale. It's something fresh for him to do. Him and Punk are already good together, but just integrating the wives here, it's just it's working. And I think this was really good television this week. I very much enjoyed this segment. I've enjoyed what they're doing, and I'm looking forward to Saturday.
I got to say this much. I'm probably hyperbolic. I'm hyperbillying, but I think this was Seth Rollins' best performance in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
And I will say this much. The first time these two were together, Becky and Seth, it kind of felt like it was forced because they were, an item and whatever. But this feels different this time around, and it works, which is fantastic. Dare I say, this was the first time it felt like he was actually a heel. It felt like he was telling the crowd to shut the fuck up. Yep. He was telling the crowd to pipe down. He was getting the reactions he was supposed to get. he just did everything that a heel was supposed to do. And I thought he was the star of this segment personally. I mean, you can say all 4 of them were, but I think because you expect the other 3 to be what they are, and you kind of think that Seth is the odd person out in this particular instance. But I thought this thing was masterfully done all the way through because it threw shade at all 4 people, and it left you with the idea of Seth and Becky, can their egos coexist? That's a great question to ask. That's why you tune in on Saturday. CM Punk, well, can he check his emotions? You know, because he's CM Punk. AJ Lee, she's a little nuts. Can she fucking, you know, she's got a bad neck. Like all these questions, they're like, there's so many questions to ask. And then it was great at the end there because you thought that like maybe CM Punk and AJ Crazy, that's what they called me. Sorry, CM Punk and AJ Lee were, on the same page. And then at the end, it was a ruse by the heels. I just thought it was such a great segment. I was going to say all timer, but I'm probably stepping out of bounds there with that. But I thought it was such a great way to sell everything about this entire event.
Yeah, no, I think Seth and Becky did exactly what they had to do in this segment to make it like, because Punk and AJ, there wasn't much for them to do here. They're the babyface in front of the crowd. The crowd was red hot for Punk, but Seth and Becky, like you said, Seth embracing the heel work. It's not something he always does because he comes out and he gets serenaded to the fucking song and all that. He doesn't always play another heel. He fucking likes the attention. But you're right. Like what made this segment was him accepting it because Becky always usually does a good job of that. She always gets on it with the crowd. But Seth following suit, I thought really made this strong. And it's like, look it's a mixed tag match. I always enjoy these because I feel like when they take them out, they feel more special now, especially when they do them on a PLE. And this is obviously a very special like situation with AJ returning. So dare I say, Nestlemania, looking at this card, that this is the match I'm looking forward to the most.
Wow. Okay. I mean, it's a stacked card, like you said. There's some iffies, but not necessarily bad ones. It just you could go
I
either
think
way.
they're all the one that's probably the lamest, quote unquote, is EO care, but there will be nothing lame about that match. So I think this is a stacked fucking card. These are supreme matches.
I was gonna go the other way and say I'm not really excited for Bronze and Usos as much. That's just me.
How can you not be excited for 2 meaty men fucking going at it with the greatest tag team of all time?
Okay, just saying.
Do you know how many Braun Breaker moments we're gonna have in this match? I can't fucking wait.
I just love when he just like can't help himself and he's just like, oh, like he just like freaks out and tweaks his neck. Like I love that. Our boy Dom's in the chat saying the biggest issue for this feud is why wouldn't Punk finally get his here? I think he will, but I don't think he's getting the pinfall. I think is
wait till predictions, Dom. This might be the easiest one to predict on the card.
I mean, you got to sit there and think about it there, big man. That's all I got to say about that. Yeah. What else did you enjoy? Are we moving on? Are we good?
Yeah, we can move on. I'll tell you what I did really like. I guess we'll stick on Raw. I'll go to that after. But I know we have not loved what's going on with this EO, Asuka, Kairi, the way that they're doing it. But Kairi Sane was such a standout on Monday. She is like just maximizing like her moments and minutes with just her facial expressions, her goofiness. Like this is why we all fell in love with Kairi Sane in NXT. It's that personality, like that just like she's funny, but she's also great. And like, then you see it in the ring. She's just so smooth, but her personality comes out. I thought she shined because she obviously gets overshadowed a lot, especially since she come back because Asuka's larger than life. You got EO who's been on top of the world this year. But I thought this to me was Kairi Sane's night. I thought she stole the show. The little thing with Stephanie going, I really enjoyed her work. I thought she was jumping off the screen this week. So I just had to shout her out because I just like, that's what you look for a lot of the times when she's literally like, she's the extra piece in this feud because Asuka's doing her thing. EO's obviously the centerpiece. And then obviously she's facing Stephanie. So Kairi's just kind of like the window dressing, but I thought she did a great job of making herself stand out and making something that we haven't enjoyed a lot more enjoyable this week.
I've always got a soft spot for Kairi Sane, so that's fun. Asuka's been doing, I think probably she's the standout in my opinion of this entire thing because this thing has been dog shit in my opinion. And so Asuka's been the best thing to watch in this entire feud. But I don't know. I think it's funny to me because my thought was I'm ready for the Kairi Sane versus Asuka versus Io Sky triple threat match. That's what I'm waiting for.
That's what I'm saying?
I don't know where we're going. I don't know. Well, it's too early, but maybe a Mania match. I don't know. I don't know if we can stretch it that far though.
Yeah,
That'd be my
that
thought.
might be tough. That's but how bad it already is. For
yeah.
the most part.
Kairi Sane is the epitome of comedy gold, says the
She's so
showstopper.
good. She's so good.
I don't know.
She's always been underrated.
I feel like I'm watching a really bad soap opera, but like it's the same joke every time, so it doesn't really matter. But no, Asuka's been making the best out of it. I don't want to see anything to do with Rhea Ripley at this point. It has nothing to do with Rhea. It's just the way they write her bothers me. Like she went from being, to me, the cornerstone of the business to just, I don't know what deflated it, but I think the writers suck.
Tom Brady's footballs?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Adam Bertsky, listen, we're not talking about NXT right now, bud. Sorry. So, is what it is.
I am excited to watch it after the
show. Go back to your shanties. No, listen, I'm excited to watch NXT Homecoming too, but this is the only time we can schedule our weekly meetup here. So it is what it is. Anything else that you thought was very exciting this week?
Yeah, we're going to SmackDown Nestlemania. I love the solo vignette. I think he shines in these whenever they do these. He is such a badass. Ooh, let's go. Knock him out. He is such a badass. And I think like these type of like gangster type like vignettes they do of him, like he gets it all back instantly. And when I watch this shit, I'm like, I want this dude to have every fucking title. I enjoy him so much. His like growth that we've seen from him. He's like still fairly young. And he's just like, I think these things he shines in. So I'm glad he had one of these as we try to like build him back up. Cause obviously, I did not love the way he just dropped that title, but they literally did it for that fucking Cena segment. And now we're getting this Sami Zayn suckfest, which I'll probably go there next, but every week, but I think Solo shines in these vignettes. So I was glad he got one this week.
Got it. I also love it. I think it's interesting that they're putting their sights back on it because there's something about having Sami Zayn do the U.S. Open Challenge makes me feel like we're not going to get that off of him for a while. Like I really don't.
Yeah, no, he's definitely, it's something they're doing with him. And I will say the match with Phoenix this week was an absolute fucking banger.
No, I had a big fire emoji next to their name. Yeah. So, I mean, I thought it was a good old fashioned fun wrestling match. No, it was a good ballet. This ain't ballet kind of day. And I just love that stuff. So and I love Phoenix. Phoenix is like one of my favorite.
He's so underrated. And he's never going to get the attention Penta does. Cause Penta has like that larger than life character, but like in the ring, like Phoenix to me, he's like on that Andrade level where it's just like, I just sit back, relax and just enjoy because every time he is in between those ropes, I am just fucking blown away. And like, I lost my Ricochet, which I get to see him in AEW, but I get my Phoenix. So, and I've lost my Andrade now, so I'm really counting on Phoenix to give me my my fix between the ropes there.
I'll say this much. It seems like a no-brainer with Andrade supposedly gone from the WWE that this would be the time to put the Lucha Brothers together. You would think.
I don't think they need to rush it still. Because I
what are you talking about? The tag team division is so bad.
But I don't do it this time of year. Bro, this time of year sucks.
Don't grow me unless you know me.
Save this for Mania season. Do not rush them back to fucking do it in the fall/winter, which is the deadest time in wrestling. Save this for the new year. Save it for leading to WrestleMania where they can wrestle fucking the top teams. Don't do it now. Don't do it now. Let them continue to do their things and just kind of tread water. But it's like you save this for primetime real estate. You don't do it now.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I wanted to say very quickly, there's something about you love the solo vignettes. There's something I love about the Aleister Black vignettes.
His are good too.
They're just so fun because I feel like there's certain lines he sits on and he says, and I just feel like you haven't heard that line before, and you're like, that's such a good fucking line. Like it sold me on the 1 minute 20 seconds that it was. He basically said, well, Damian Priest, I'm the sickness and the cure. And I was just like, what a fucking line that is. To build around a feud that's a CD feud. It's great. I don't know where it's going to go from here, but it's wonderful. I don't know. It's so much fun. So much fun. No, Bertsky, we did not find out specifically why Andrade was released. You can read in the dirt sheets, but we've heard certain things, but we don't know for sure, obviously, because no one's actually come out and said anything. So
sounds like he might have been taking a little needles in the butt, if you know what I mean, which, he looks great. So
anything else that you thought was very exciting there, Big Bag?
I do think Lyra and Roxanne was a banger, as expected. I would watch those two wrestle all fucking day. I'm assuming Stephanie and Kyrie was a banger. I will say I was a little distracted for that match, but I can safely assume that was a banger as well.
The women's matches had great chemistry. I thought they did all fantastic stuff.
They're some of their top in-ring competiters.
Right. Like it was a foregone conclusion that Stephanie was going to win. So you just kind of shut up and enjoy the view. But like the other one, I get Roxy going up against Lyra. Obviously,
I can watch those two all fucking day. They're so
but the
good.
thing is like we know Roxy's consistently good, right? Like we know that I don't think there's a hole in her game. Like I really don't.
She's the best.
So you kind of again, when you're up that high and you're doing your thing, people expect it. But when it comes to Lyra, we've had this wishy-washy. We never really say anything about the ring, but it's more of like the extra stuff.
I think she's really good in the ring.
No. I believe I'm right there.
I think
with
she's
you.
elite. I think she's upper echelon for sure. Like
no, I think she is too. But I think the getting over the hump is getting the character work. I think that's
and I think that's got. I mean, the crowd is behind her and have been for a while now. You see it like people like now fully are in on the entrance, which is good. And I think the Becky feud has done wonders. Like she's still like she's not in that leap where she's ready to have a main title yet. I mean, she could probably do it. They fucking gave it to Tiffany way early, and she still fucking has it. But it just, I think. For her to like truly like embrace it, she isn't there yet, but she proved herself in the mid card. And now with this time between, I'm looking for her to take that next step where she becomes like a Rhea Ripley or a Bianca Belair, like where we look at her as like she is one of the top women on the roster because that's her ceiling for sure. Her ceiling is as high as it goes. It always has been.
Yeah, I think the problem is, and we can get into this later, obviously, but I think there's something about her character work that really screams just isn't really sure of herself yet. And that bothers me because
we've never really seen her as a heel, and that is something I am interested to see at some point because I think that is when you will see a shift. Because then when she turns back, you see that a lot especially with like women who are always baby faces. They get that heel turn, and then when they go back, it's like okay, they got it. They had to get their confidence a different way, and they come back, and now they're just there forever. So,
okay, all right, that's fine.
I got no more shine. Do you?
No more shine. All right, let me go through real quick. And you're not going to agree with half this stuff, but that's okay. Actually, I talked about Solo. You talked about Solo. That's fine. Aleister Black. I'm just trying to think if I missed anything here. Nothing necessarily that we need to talk about per se, but I just thought, like we talked about Penta specifically. It just bothers me that we had this like amazing Kofi and Penta match that meant absolutely fucking nothing. So it was just like, and then they attacked him backstage. It was like, okay, is he written off TV? Is this a real angle? Like, what are we doing here? Like, are we just giving him a couple weeks off? Did he hurt himself? Who knows? But I don't know. I know that we're in a long program here. Like we're in a long, like 2.5, 3 hour program on Raw. But sometimes I feel like I'd like there to be some type of feud going on that like actually means something instead of just signing a petition to get rid of a move. Like I think we can do better than that personally, but.
Yeah, it's always tough when you have a trio feuding with a single because then you're getting the 3 matches, which we've now gotten. But it's just like what is the comeuppance here? It's like, is he just going to team with the Viking Raiders or whatever the fuck they're called now? It's just like the payoff is lame. So I don't disagree. Okay. Why are you putting that in the shine then?
No, I'm just saying it was a fun match.
Oh, okay, fair. Okay. It was a fun match.
Anyway, you want to go to the big old get him off my TV, get him off my TV, get him off my TV. Now, there's plenty we can talk about here, in my opinion. Because there's a lot that we could discuss. I mean, I thought the Brock Lesnar and Truth segment on Friday was probably one of the worst things I've seen because they kept losing their focus on what was going on.
It was way too repetitive.
Yes.
It's like they both were lost the whole time. Brock just kept saying the same thing. And it's like, I was so excited when I saw this because we remember the last Brock and Truth segments. They're fucking epic, your favorite word, but they were so good. And like this one, it started off good. It ended good. But the middle, it's like Daniel Bryan on commentary. It sucks.
Oof. Yeah, I don't necessarily understand it. And he ripped his pants, Stu. Yeah. So, it's like, that was whatever. Funny. It was, but it didn't really kind of saved it, honestly, because at least like that's all I'm going to remember now. Yeah, his pants ripping good time.
I ripped my fucking pants.
Yeah.
Fucking hillbilly.
Yeah, I don't know. Speaking of bad things, I just can't. Something about Kiana James acting is just.
Oh, don't you dare hate on Kiana.
Her acting ability is like I'm watching an adult movie and she just can't do it. Like that's exactly what she's doing. That's the level of acting right there.
Well, I think there's other reasons why you think you're watching an adult
movie. Probably. But I mean, honestly though, I think her acting is awful. Like
I think her acting is superb.
No, I think you're full of shit is what you are.
No.
You're thinking with the wrong member, but
I am not. I am
her acting is atrocious.
You're atrocious.
Leave Kiana alone, says the big man in his snuggie.
Tell him, Joe.
No.
Kiana is a fucking stud. And I
She's
love when
not.
they play her music because I love the helicopter there.
It makes you think it makes you think it's the machine guns, though, doesn't
no,
it?
because she did it originally. I remember like the first time the machine guns came out. I'm like, is this Kiana James? But it was them. But I just heard theme song fucking bangs too.
There'll be no. I am so surprised. Kiana James is getting a lot of love here.
Nestle, you are just on the wrong side.
She's terrible.
No,
she's fucking terrible.
She is good. Every time I watch her NXT, I'm like, she's never gonna be a star down here, but she is a main roster like perfect.
No, you know what she is? She's a discount Lacey Evans. That's what she is.
You know what it is, Nestlemania? You hate Julia. Kiana James with Julia.
No, that has nothing to do with it.
Them both.
No,
that's what it is. Kiana James is probably gonna win a world title next week with how.
No fucking way. Kiana James.
Moon.
Kiana James will be out of a job in 2 years. Absolutely.
Kiana James is about to fucking break Charlotte's record in 2 years.
No way. She's out of a job in 2 years.
Oh, this is great. I'm so proud of Dom and Joe because real recognize real. The boys know.
I'm surprised Bertsky didn't wake out of his nap to come yell at me.
Well,
that's all.
Said Kiana James, and he probably went to go do something else. You know.
Jesus. See, now he doesn't even hear that. He already left the chat. He's like sitting there going, okay, I'm gonna go watch NXT, whatever. Just as I rip down from, I might as well just go down to SmackDown. Like Tiffany and Jade.
What a fucking shitty ending. And guess who breaks it up? Death Taxes and Nia Jax has to fucking grab onto Tiffany's things.
I'm sensing something. No, look.
Sensing a theme.
Yeah. My thought is just what I really don't understand about this is like she does a fucking unnecessary backflip, smacks her fucking head on the ground to the outside, which is harder than the fucking mat in the ring. Now she's concussed. She can't go to NXT Homecoming. And it's just like, what was the fucking point of this match? Like, I get it, but the chemistry was off. Like, it was just not there. And I think, like, instead of abandoning ship, it ends in a no contest. Here comes Nia. Like, great. So, like, are we just doing this to get the belt on Jade? Or are they just realizing that Jade's improving, but she's still not there yet? And, like, she's a star, but the chemistry in the ring with people is just not there.
I think Jade is getting that title because I don't know. I'm just so fucking sick of this Tiffany experience. But yeah, they're definitely slow playing it. I do want to see what happens with Jade and Bianca when Bianca's cleared. I don't know what her status is. They obviously sent all the injured. Her and Liv were out in Saudi Arabia there, posing with fucking Wrestlemania there.
We can bring it up here if you want.
Yeah, we all knew it was happening. Logan Paul's probably gonna win the title out there, like, you know. But whatever. I don't care. It doesn't. It's like it is what it is. We knew it was happening, but yeah, to me, it's like this is getting the title on Jade. They're slow playing it because she clearly isn't ready. But we've talked about it. We love Tiffany, but she needs a reset because it's been a brutal title reign.
Okay, fair enough. Since we talked about WrestleMania, I think we should talk about it here. I understand from a business standpoint, they're getting like $250 million. This is going to be, to me, I understand the business aspect of it. And it's not that I don't understand it, because if I was working there, I probably would do the same thing. So I can't fault them for that. I think what I fault them for is there are a couple of points I'd like to make, which probably don't matter, but it matters to me as a fan. You alienate the audience that then goes to WrestleMania, because WrestleMania is a very amazing melting pot, right? Like people from all sorts of walks of life come down to see WrestleMania. I don't think people are going to be able to make the trek to Saudi Arabia. You know what I mean? And I think
that it is a beautiful fucking country.
It is a beautiful country, but I'm saying that I'm not getting the feeling that people are going to go from America, from Canada, from England, all over the world to go to Saudi Arabia. I don't see that happening personally. I hope it does. I hope I'm pleasantly wrong. The other thing is they rely too heavily on stars of the past, which we already know WrestleMania is 2 nights. We know that WrestleMania is going to be a big night anyway for either, night, but I'm really concerned with the old hat of like, we're wheeling out Austin. We're wheeling out Rock. We're wheeling out The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, whatever they can find, whoever will put on the fucking tights one more time to get a fucking payday. I get it, but I'm not happy about it because I feel like we've already got too many people on the roster, and it just feels like it's unnecessary because you can make all that pomp and circumstance with that budget do something cool with it in a way that also gets all of the people that are working hard every week on it. And I think that to me is really tough. And I'm not necessarily loving the idea of it, but I don't know if you've had any, like, there's got to be a negative thought that comes across your mind, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, it's just, I rather would have had them do their first overseas one in England, or, you know what I mean? But it's just like, I had already accepted this a long time ago. This was happening, but the dangerous precedent that they're setting is because obviously WrestleMania is bid based. Saudi Arabia is going to outbid everyone every single fucking year. So it's just one of those things, like, especially in the fucking economy we're in now, the way they, like, these big businesses operate. It's the reason why fucking everyone else is poor. It's just because everything's a money grab. TKO is a fucking money grab because that's what the world runs on. So it's a dangerous precedent. But as we've seen with WWE, they just don't fucking care. Like, they've gone to ESPN. They're fine with you fucking shelling out way too much money for their product. They don't fucking care. They are a business, and as long as the demand is still there, they can do whatever they want. Because it's one of those things, like, in theory, I can be like, oh, you know what? Like Joe said in the chat, I'm not excited for the WrestleMania. But what's going to happen when we're watching every week and they have good feuds and you want to see the stars? Like, we're still going to fucking watch it, and they're going to make all their money. So does it suck? Absolutely. But it's the way the world is right now, man. And until that changes, we're fucked across the board, because wrestling ain't going to be no different. And as they've proven, they're willing to lead the charge in the money grabbing and this type of shit. So
I am curious, though, because, like, I know that the answer is probably it doesn't really matter. But from, like, a small standpoint, for me, I really love being able to watch, like, WrestleMania with my friends at night and being able to be like, oh, it's starting at 10 o'clock in the morning and it's done by 2. There's something to be said to me that feels like, I don't know. If I'm not saying it's less than, it's just I'm not used to it. Like,
it'll be like 1 o'clock, and it'll probably go like these will probably be longer because, like you said, there's gonna be Undertaker, there's gonna be Steve Austin, there's gonna be The Rock. Like,
I don't know. I just feel like this is a complete shit show going forward, and I think they know. I mean, they're getting booed out of every building when they show the video. Like, people are chanting "You sold out." So I mean.
It literally doesn't affect them because all the people doing that Nestlemania literally are still paying the company. They pay them to be there, and they will fucking pay to watch it. They will shell out $30 for ESPN if they don't have cable or whatever. Like, it's just one of those things. Like, the only way you can actually protest is if you don't fucking support it. But guess what? Fucking wrestling fan, you're gonna fucking watch it. It is what it is. Like, it is what it is. It fucking sucks. But, like, this is literally how everything is going. We are in such a capitalist environment right now.
It's tough to watch. Like, I'll be honest, it's tough to watch because I actually said to you, I don't think I'll be able to watch Wrestlepalooza because I can't shell out.
I'll give you my wrestling streaming site that I use now, that I watch for all the AEW on. It fucking works great. You can watch it on your iPad.
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm trying to juggle, like, as a person, like, if I want to do it correctly, right? Like, I don't want to go rip a stream or whatever, or do a VPN. I'm sitting here trying to juggle myself going, come on, YouTube TV, get your shit together. But that's not going to happen, as we've talked about.
It is weird that, like, because I thought
also
there might be a late push to get Comcast and YouTube TV because of a huge base, but it doesn't seem like there is. It seems like they're willing to be like, let's see if people shell out the 30, and then in the new year, we'll strike a deal with these guys.
I know you probably noticed this, but I was I mean, like, I watch television and wrestling specifically different than everybody else because I ruin everything. But when I was watching it on Monday, you notice who sponsored Wrestlepalooza? Xfinity. So even if they're not part of it, they want to be peace of mind to be like, well, fuck you. If you're not going to, like, they're trying to subliminally tell the folks at home, we're still here. There's no deal. Like,
they're gonna strike.
It's a good move, but it's a good move. But it's a good move. It's a really good move.
It wouldn't surprise me if at the end of the week something did happen, but
I don't think so.
I just don't think there's an urgency with ESPN to do it yet because the way they look at it is like, yeah, you guys, if you have cable, January 1st you're good, but if you want to watch these last couple PLEs, you got to sign up for our service, bitches.
It's greed. It's fucking corporate greed, man.
Capitalist, like corporate, like it's what it is. And WWE is at the front of it because look at who's in their fucking Hall of Fame running our fucking country. The biggest fucking piece of shit in the world who does this stuff. So, of course, they're going to follow suit. Triple H would suck his dick if he could. We need to move on. I'm going to get worse here.
Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Is there anything else that you don't like that is wrestling related?
The other Americanos are back because that.
Hey, Ivy's an Americano now. All right, we've got Vente, large, small, and grande.
We got a lot of Americanos.
I'm actually intrigued to see where this goes. Like, are the Creeds going to be it? Is Gable coming back soon?
I would rather have it them as long as it isn't Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate again, because that to me was a little bit too much. Unless if like we said, they're doing the European versus the American. I don't know. It's such a mess.
Okay, fair enough. I'm sitting here going, what is the end game? What could they possibly have? Like, are they going to be?
It's crazy. This has evolved so much because it was supposed to be Gable and Mysterio and then whatever. And that's just like between injuries to both of them, it got pushed off. Ludwig stepped in, like I think as a funny thing, but it's worked so well that now it's just turning this whole other thing that the possibilities are endless. So it's one of those things. It's like, I think they've done a good job just rolling with the punches. Cause this is the ultimate. You can have the best plan in the world, but it might fucking every turn you make you got to make another one. So far, so good.
When I saw all three of them point, I went, I wonder if JC is screaming at his TV right now. I don't know.
My iPad. I didn't watch on TV this week.
Okay. I'm just saying it would have upset me.
I went from a bender to surgery, continued my bender. So it's been a couple weeks here for me.
He's making bad decisions, folks. That's
I would just say the surgery slowed me down for a few days because I had to behave, but can't keep I got my season coming in a couple weeks, so I'm just finishing off here the entrails of freedom
before he's shackled from October to June.
List of bad influences, but yeah,
all the people you hang out with.
What do you think of the John Cena pep rally? That's what I thought as. It wasn't interesting to me. I was like, why the fuck are him and Brock separate? Like, come on. I was just like, I don't know.
Here's the thing. He's got 6 of these left.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It was just like, I fucking count. Fucking pep rally and where he's from, whatever. I don't know. It just wasn't compelling to me.
Like, I think to me is like, I get the crowd wants to be a part of it. They want to say goodbye to him. I get that. But those should not be accounted for. Like, to me, those should be like, these are the ones I'm not wrestling in. Show me appearances where you're wrestling. That's all I give a shit about. I mean, you can say, we know that you're great on the mic, but guess what? You know what I'm not going to miss? I'm not going to miss Cena on the mic because when you come back, you're still going to fucking talk. What I want to see is John Cena wrestle, because after that, after all these things are done, with the exception if Saudi Arabia asks him to come back, which would be hilarious because he'd go back on his word, because no wrestler's ever gone back on their word.
No. I made a career out of it.
But man, when I saw that, I went like, this is such a fucking waste of my time. Like, it's a cool moment for him, I guess, but it's such a waste of time because we're going to see him talk the rest of his life. He's always going to be good at talking. He's always going to be able to spin something. He's always going to be able to have a funny ha-ha moment and always rev the crowd up. But like, man, let's just focus on the in-ring work for John Cena in these last 6 appearances. Let's do that. We're going to get maybe 3. We're lucky if we get 3. We're probably going to get 2. That's all I'm saying. Well, I'll say 3, but it's a rough one.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do like an in-depth analysis. We're gonna have to do like a show where we just like look at the whole last year and see if it was worth it.
Some might say, what could have been?
There you go.
I will say this. It's been infinitely better than fucking Bryan Danielson's last run in AW. I fucking hated that almost as much as I hate his commentary. We're still in the heat, so I can continue to shit on
That's
it.
Fine.
I literally I already have enough problems getting through fucking Dynamite, and now I have to listen to that fucking little bitch suck on commentary. It's fucking painful. I might just stop watching AW, except for like MJF, Ricochet, and a couple other segments. This is just in Mercedes. Like I guess Christian. Fuck, there's too much shit I like to watch.
Notice how you said all these things that have nothing to do with the wrestling.
I do love watching Ricochet wrestle.
Well, wrestle, that's fine.
By the way, watching Mercedes wrestle. I love watching Christian wrestle. I love watching Shelton wrestle. God damn it. They need fucking less people. Luckily, Swerve and Ospreay are hurt, so there's 2 less people I have to care about.
By the way, did you hear the bonehead thing that Ricochet said?
Ricochet says a lot of bone things.
Like, I love Ricochet, but I was like, dude, are you high?
What do you say?
So a lot of people have been complaining about the WWE with the pricing of seats and they going to ESPN and the WrestleMania, all that shit. Like, everybody's up. So he writes a tweet or something out that says like, well, you can always tune into AEW because we have, prices that are fan friendly, which was fine. But then he actually said with a fucking straight face, I bet when he hit enter, he said, because, AEW is more fan friendly and family friendly. And I went, are you fucking insane? Family friendly?
He's a troll, dude.
Oh my God.
His new gimmick is literally to be a little troll. So that's in character.
I'm telling you, family friendly with John fucking Bloody Moxley when he comes to the goddamn ring.
Probably why he fucking said it.
I can't. I fucking can't. My kids would never watch AEW. You want to know why? Because it's a fucking waste of time.
It's fucking bad. Yeah.
It's a waste of time. And I want it to be good. I do.
I'm done. I'm done wanting to be good. I've wanted too long. I've accepted that it won't be, but they have so many people that I like. So I will still. By the way, because I saw Joe mention Tony Storm. I should have gave my fucking comeback and shine to Sky Blue. Whoo! 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 That outfit. Top 5 all time. Stud.
I'm starting to really notice a lot of different things about you. Like, I'm piecing a lot of things together.
I've known you way too long for you not to have.
Well, we've had some interesting conversations over the years, but sometimes you let things slip out without you noticing that you're saying them, and I make a mental.
Sometimes I know when I'm letting slip out.
No, but sometimes there is like a once in a 100th, like you slip out something, and I make a mental note of it, and I'm like, like you're giving me a new color to paint with.
Taking tabs. Am I giving you a blue color to paint?
Yes, so to speak, or maybe perhaps a leather. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that was. Oh wow! I should have bet the inside. I knew that was gonna fucking happen.
You lost finally. All right.
Yeah, I know. I won, but
okay.
I should have bet the prop instead of just the money line. Yeah, I got no more heat.
All right, let's go to the big old hope then.
Glorious.
You're my only hope. Do you want me to go first because you don't have one?
Oh no, I have a couple now.
Okay, a couple. Indulge.
That's what reminded me. You want me to go first?
If you want, I can go first.
Rapid fire. Here's the things I want to happen. I want. I want Jamie Hayter to win the women's title on whatever fucking day AEW is. I want the Beast Mortos to win the.
Are you fucking insane?
Hold on, no, I have a reason. I want the Beast Mortos to win the AEW Unified Championship so we can give it to Mercedes and add it to our belt collection.
Dumb, fucking dumb. You're such a homer.
And
You're such a suck up.
I want the 3 teams who are TBD. I don't care who they are. I want them to beat Brodito because since everyone loves them so much, I fucking hate them and I want them to lose.
Well, that was a lot of hate very quickly.
Hashtag JC knows. Hashtag JC's hopes come true.
Fuck it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the main one, I want Jamie Hayter to win the title in a surprise. I can't believe I put Tekla in the match. They fucking love the little frosty spider girl.
Imagine if she beat Tony Storm.
That would be funny. But if they had her do it instead of Julia or Sky Blue, I'd be very upset because she is the weakest part of that faction. Just saying.
She's the newest. She's the newest toy.
Yeah, but I don't know. After.
Whew. I have 2 hopes.
Let's hear it.
2 AEW related hopes. One I've already tweeted out and I got a lot of hate for, but I think I'm going to say it up here too, just so everybody can hear it again. Tony Khan should book a fucking, like a real, like big ass event to go after WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. I think he could get a lot of bang for his buck out of here. And here's the thing. Here's the other thing we didn't talk about when it comes to WrestleMania. What WrestleMania does when it brings all these people to this area for obviously revenue in the location that it's in, a lot of that is the independent circle that has so many shows and so many things around that area, which no independent is going to fly to Saudi Arabia to do that fucking shit. So if you had an AEW event, then you could make that the fucking destination for America with the indies, and they can have a fucking amazing, amazing time. And I think it would be doing goodwill because a lot of the will that they've had, they've lost a lot of credibility and goodwill over the years. I think this is a great way to get it back. That's just me. If I was a business plan here, I would say that's what we're aiming for. In a year or two at Saudi Arabia, boom, we're doing it. We're making it that way so you can get people back into being like, Tony Khan's a good guy. Tony Khan's doing something for everybody. Make everybody happen. Have a con, all that shit. That's all I'm saying. You can do it.
You know who's going to do it? NXT and TNA. Wherever they are WrestleMania weekend, because I doubt that NXT is going to be in Saudi Arabia. Wherever they are, that's where all this shit will happen. Tony Khan can take a back seat like he always does. fucking stick it up his nose.
You're an asshole. Anyway, here's another fun one that I saw. You have not probably been on the Twitter a lot, but there's something here that I really love. What does it say? He should book Grand Slam again in New York after night 2 in Saudi Arabia, says the big dummy. Oh, sorry, it was the Joe Stopper. Excuse me. I don't like Grand Slam. Like, I think we need a big fucking venue. That's what I'm trying to say. Give me a big fucking venue. Go for a stadium, baby.
They can't fill that shit, especially WrestleMania weekend. They'll get literally the people who want to fucking lick Daniel Bryan's sweat. That's about it.
Wow. Tommy's saying that they're going to run in the Middle East.
Do we know that for sure, Dom, or are you just saying that?
No, he's
because that would surprise me.
I don't know. So this was a fun one for me because you're not watching things on YouTube or Twitter probably when it comes to the Young Bucks, but they are absolutely killing it with some of these skits that they're doing. And one of them was they're losing money as things go on. Like they lost a shit ton of money. And my brain went there. I'm like, oh my God, are they going to become the broke Bucks? Because that would be so fucking funny because here's what we're going to do, folks. Imagine this scenario. The Bucks, not only are they enhancement talent and jobbers right now, but they lose all of their money and they're down on their luck and they're sitting there in the casino and they've got enough money for one more round, and someone stops them when the hands the close-up, stops him and goes, I think I can help you. I've been there before.
I was going to say this better be where you're going with this.
And broke-ass Baron Corbin befriends the Bucks and shows them the way to get back to the top. And I guess he's Bishop Dwyer now, but having Bishop Dwyer, or whatever you want to call him, broke-ass Baron, with the Bucks would be, I think, fucking all time in terms of comedy as well as just back and forth. He's the antithesis of the Bucks. I just think you can paint with all colors of the rainbow with that. I am excited to see that happen. I think it needs to happen because he's too talented to be stuck in MLW. That's just my thought.
Yeah, I would love him. I'd be another fucking person I have to watch an AEW. But yeah, no, that when you started saying this, I'm like, he better fucking be talking about Baron Corbin or else I'm going to punch him in the face. So I'm glad.
I did it right.
Good job. Good
right.
hope. Good hope.
Wait, what is this? What are these emojis? Chef kiss.
Chef.
Okay.
Yeah. I
know, Dom. It's like I write wrestling every once in a while. I come up with a good idea. By the way, personal shout out to Ivar for making it from WWE to wrestling at Chaotic at the 25th anniversary. That was pretty fucking cool.
Oh, he did? Good for him.
Yeah, he wrestled in the main event for the heavyweight championship. I was like,
he probably should wrestle in the main event. He's going back there.
I was just like, how the hell did he clear that? But good for them. I mean, they were in Springfield the next night, so it makes sense. But like, man, I was happy.
WWE's gotten better with some of that stuff because I think that's something where they saw what AEW do it. It's like, I mean, we've seen like freaking. They have Natty go into this awesome gimmick everywhere but on their television. Like they even had in AAA. Like her fucking gimmick is badass. I'm like, wow, Natty looks cool, which I've never said before ever. And WWE is like, no, I would come out and go, yeah, me and Maxine, yeah. It's just like, dude, fuck off.
Yeah.
But Natty's not my comeback, Nestlemania. You know who my comeback is? Whoa! Smoke and mirrors. It's Cody Rhodes. He's back, and I just fucking broke something. I'm happy my boy's back, Nestlemania. I was wondering. I thought they might save it for Wrestlepalooza, but they really wanted to stack this card.
Is it for the title, by the way? I can't tell.
I think it is. So I hope there's some chicanery because I want this feud to actually have a feud. So my guess is it's going to be like the setup match for the feud. So because it's not going to main event because Cena Brock is main eventing. So that's a good way to have a very schmozzy nonsense bullshit going on here. Maybe getting Randy involved a little too, since they had that whole thing with him and Drew. But yeah, I'm happy to have Cody back. He's a fucking stud. I popped. Daddy Cody is back, and I love him, and I'm happy. So he gets my comeback. 3 taps now in the entrance. You know that. So,
yeah, not 2, 3 taps. Sorry, the taps. My comeback goes to the one and only. She returned, Bailey. I was very excited for the hugger and the ding dong to come back. She's hugging all these people. She probably thought Joe Test was Michael Cole, but that was fun. Then she had a backstage segment where her and Lyra, who was eating up scenery and can't act to save her way out of her paper bag. And then there's Bailey doing her, her job and like sounding like she was talking to herself. And it was creepy, but also fun at the same time. So I'm excited for Bailey to have this weird character. I kind of want her to shave half of her hair off and have like no hair thing going and two-face it up with Harvey
You are
Dent.
so obsessed with people shaving their hair.
I almost shaved my head today, and I'm like, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, should I shave my head on the podcast? Would that be interesting? I don't know. Would it be good TV? Would it be good content, JC?
It definitely would be good content, but you're fucking so weird.
I would have to put the headphones away for a second, so it'd
You're
be interesting.
so weird. Your obsession with people shaving their heads is weird.
I got a good head of hair. I can donate it, it's fine.
But you want Bailey to shave half
of her head. She shaves the under part of her hair. She just got to do a different direction. That's all.
Oh, God.
Anyway, she gets my comeback because I'm really interested in this character. I think it's fun. I think it's fun.
Stud. I think it's good. It's the most exciting thing they've actually done with her in a while, which is good because we were begging for it and they're doing it. So I'm curious to see where it goes as well.
Okay.
Big old finish, Nestlemania. You ready?
Okay. Where we
We're
going?
Start SmackDown. We have Sammy versus Melo for the U.S. title because God forbid we have an open challenge versus surprise. Like it just like AEW never does this way. WWE is just like it's like fucking give me a surprise for once, you fucking losers. But Melo don't Miz. Apparently Miz showed up on NXT tonight. I'm excited for that because we had Melo Trick Game. So there's so many reunions. This shows must be crazy. Also, we have Cody live on SmackDown.
I'm not really interested in any of that because none of it matters.
Yeah, you don't matter either, so no one cares about that. But yeah, we have Wrestlepalooza and All Out. We're gonna start with Wrestlepalooza because that's the show that matters. We have 5 matches as of now. We'll see if they keep it that way. But Nestlemania, we have a singles match for the vacant Women's World Championship. It took them about 3 months to figure this out, but Stephanie Vaquer is alive and well, and she is taking on Io Sky. Who you got?
I think it's the Vaquer time. I do. Because here's the thing. I can see Vaquer winning and then losing directly to Asuka.
See, I wouldn't do it like that, but I think if you're going to have Stephanie win, you make it a wrestling title. You just do it like that for now, because Becky holding a mid-card title gives you the opportunity where you can make the world title the wrestling title because she can be the fucking run her mouth title, especially if it's going to be Becky versus AJ Lee. Like, that's bigger than anything. As big as Stephanie is, there is nothing bigger than Becky and AJ one-on-one, so they can get away with, I think, just letting Stephanie do the wrestling title. So I agree with you. I'm also going to pick Stephanie Vaquer. Next up, tag team match playa. The Usos, Jay and Jimmy, take on the Vision of Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Nestlemania, the Usos are reuniting. I don't see how they lose. Do you?
I picking the Vision right now. I'm picking the Vision, and I'll tell you why. Here's what I'm thinking. There is still an LA Knight ass whooping. There's still a Jay Uso still becoming the tribal chief, and Jimmy's got a baby on the way. Those are 3 ingredients, baby, to cook me up a big prawn burger for the big dub on Saturday night.
You convinced me. Give me the Vision.
Oh, you fucking cheater. You fraud. You are a fraud.
I asked you the question, what it is. Next up.
No. You have to say that I was right.
No, I said that you influenced me and convinced me, which never happened. So when you're wrong,
you must be drunk then.
I wish. No, I don't actually. I have jury duty tomorrow too. It's just like it doesn't fucking end.
You will not get picked.
I hope.
Listen to me. Go in there and just
go in there, take my shirt off, and start dancing.
Do
it.
They
might pick me though.
Go in there and say if you get to the point where you get jury, just go up to them and say, he looks guilty. You'll be out.
I have my ways, but yeah, I gotta go to fucking Woburn, drive fucking across this. Nah.
I'm not. Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I forgot I had to do it till literally just I'm like shit. I luckily already set my alarm, but yeah, it's been a couple weeks. I mean, Jesus Christ. Next up, we have a mixed tag team match play. CM Punk and AJ Lee take on Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Give me the layup of CM Punk and AJ Lee, but yes, I'm most looking forward to this match.
I will say it's going to be a lot of fun. Here's the thing. Is there any type of male beating up a female action like in End of Days here?
There will be a spot where both of the women hit moves on the men.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll say this much. It's far more likely that CM Punk is going to take a move from Becky Lynch.
100%.
But I think AJ Lee is going to eat a pedigree. I
wouldn't hate that.
The stomp on the back of the neck would be a nice thing too, but I think he'd kill her. Like, how the fuck do you come back from that? So either way,
Pedigree's a very easy move.
Yeah. But I think that's far more likely. AJ is going to get a Seth Rollins maneuver. So yeah, and AJ is going to win this match. She is going to pin Becky Lynch. So this is going to happen. What's the matter?
So there's a guy like his parents made his name and it's Muhammad Ali because his last name is ALY and so they made his first name Muhammad. He's a huge favorite. He just got knocked the fuck out by a grappler. So that was shocking. Next up,
hold on. I just want to give a special shout out to Beth. That's the wife of the Joe Stopper. She came in and told us everybody should watch this pod. Thank you very much, Beth. We love you. So
she's correct too. Everyone should.
Hold on. Dom, where's Punk's payoff come?
What payoff? What do you want?
His wife wins.
Yeah, what
he
do
wants?
you want?
They're not done. They're not done yet.
Yeah, they're gonna pose. This is how he beat Seth without winning the title. Like this is a big win for them. They're gonna be posing. You're gonna
have a live celebration that have sex celebration on too.
Okay, Edge. Okay, never, ever do that again, especially on camera. All right, I'm clicking back to the Wrestlepalooza page. Next up, singles match for the undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes takes on Drew McIntyre. This one's interesting because obviously Cody's going to retain.
Is he?
Does he win? Because if Randy Orton gets involved and attacks Drew McIntyre wins the match.
So by DQ in the TJ rules.
Well, yeah, it's whoever wins the match is what we're predicting, bro. But I'm going to pick Cody Rhodes because that's way safer.
All right, you ready for the big one?
Dom, you're at the Sox game and have the podcast on? Shut up.
He has a problem. He's been to like 6 Sox games in the last 2 days.
They've been hot, baby.
What are you getting? Like $10 tickets? What is wrong with you? How are you breaking into your 401k to buy these tickets? What is wrong with you? They're not going to get out of the wild card. Knock it off.
Wow, you are a fucking hater.
Are they going to win the World Series? Nope. Are they going to win the ALCS? Nope. Are they going to win the wild card? Nope. They're not even going to do anything.
One team wins the World Series, first of all. The Red Sox are way overachieving. Sometimes you got to enjoy the ride, Adam.
Listen.
I know you don't enjoy things, but sometimes you got to enjoy the ride.
$17 seats tonight. Whoa.
Good for you, Dom.
You got a problem.
You have a problem, Adam.
You have a problem.
No fun.
Yeah, you were going to say no fun, Nestle. Go ahead, say it. Get it out of the way.
Nestle, NFN. Can I go to the main event now?
Yeah, can you?
Predictions are fucking taking forever. Singles match. John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. Cena's going to win, right? This is like his second or third to last match. Like, he has to win, right?
I would say this much. He's going to win this match. He may not come out alive, but he's going to win this fucking thing. Even if Bork Laser's going to take his fucking arm and put him over anyway. Like, that's what we're doing here. I don't know. Just is what it is. I'm not excited. Here's the thing. I don't think we're going to get this, like, sense of danger that we hope that Brock Lesnar brings with this. This is going to be too fucking cute, too fucking soft, too fucking nothing. Because the Cowboy don't want to fucking fuck people up right now, especially John Cena. I just want to see Brock Lesnar fuck people up. That's what I want. He's not going to fuck up John Cena. It's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining, but it is not going to be like Extreme Rules. Like, that's not going to happen when he came back.
I want Brock versus Gunther. So until that happens.
All right. Are we done? Moving on.
We're done with Wrestlepalooza. Now we have to go through fucking 38.
Talk about another Wrestlepalooza. Am I right? In the worst way possible.
Dear God. So there's a pre-show match which is hilarious.
Nope, not doing that.
If you want to laugh, there was an 8-woman tornado tailgate brawl, whatever that means. It does have a lot of JC girls in it, including Sky Blue, Julia Hart, Penelope Ford, Mina Shirakawa, and Nestle's favorite, Harley Cameron, and then a bunch of other people. But we don't predict pre-show matches. Thank God those other dildos aren't on. I probably just jinxed it. But we have 10 matches we have to predict. One of them is going to be hard to predict because it is a 4-way ladder match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Brodito, the lamest team ever, Brody King and Bandito, defend against 3 teams TBD. So we have no fucking idea. Should we guess the teams?
Hold on. They have a September to remember thing happening here. Hold on. Here are the 3 teams that are the 3 matches. Ready? You got the Bang Bang Gang, comprising of your favorite person in the entire world. The gun, one of the Guns, and your boy CJ Parker, aka the big man.
Okay.
Against the Young Bucks. I'm gonna pick the Young Bucks.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be like losing, but they're not gonna not be on pay-per-view.
No, of course not. Okay. Josh Alexander and I can't pronounce this guy to save my life. Harris.
Hechicero or whatever.
Yes, exactly. He's a badass, but not fucking winning. Against Top Flight, they fucking love Top Flight. So I'm going to pick Top Flight. Young
Give me
Bucks.
the Don Callis family. They're putting those fucking goobers on the card.
Okay. And then here's another one, Jet Speed and Kip Sabian and Kill Switch.
They love Jet Speed.
Yeah.
Those dudes are fucking in every match like ever.
Nobody's winning this except Brodito.
I was going to say the stupid Brodito team's going to retain.
Yeah.
Fucking dumb. Speaking of dumb, singles match. Big Bill on fucking pay-per-view in a singles match against Eddie Kingston, who I'm happy to have back, but this is going to be one of the worst pay-per-view matches ever. I'm going to pick Eddie Kingston, though. Because
Eddie Kingston and his giant gut are going to win this one. Okay? Yeah. That's it. Eddie Kingston has never in his life seen a Stairmaster. He's never seen a treadmill, an elliptical. He's never been outside to walk.
But that's why we like him, because he's fucking cool.
Give me the matriarchy. Are you out of your fucking mind, Joe? Are you out of your fucking mind? I love you, but you say some shit sometimes. I think you just did that to fucking piss me off. You gaslighting son of a bitch.
You love the matriarch, though.
No, I love one person in there.
Yeah, the matriarch. Do you know what matriarch means? Jesus Christ.
I know what matriarch
Next up,
is.
Three-way match for the AW Unified Championship. This championship makes no fucking sense because they're trying to make it like a world title. It's not. It's two fucking shitty titles they put together. Okada defends against his teammate Takeshita. Mascara Dorada. I have no fucking idea who that is. And the Beast Mortos, who I hope to win just so he can give the belt to his girlfriend. I mean, give me Okada. Like, I don't fucking care.
He's the best big match wrestler of all time. Okada's winning.
I like the Rainmaker gimmick, but he's just so lame.
He hasn't reigned in a long time. As a matter of fact, he's a puddle now.
What the fuck's going to main event this show? It might actually be Cope and Christian.
I know, maybe.
Next up, singles match for the AEW World Championship. Don Callis family banned from ringside. Heyman Adam Page takes on Kyle Fletcher. This is a fucking...
waste. The waste is what it is.
Heyman. It doesn't even deserve my breath. I know it got blown up because it was supposed to be Wardlow allegedly, but yeah, give me Heyman.
Don't care. Don't care. He is on his way to having some of the worst fucking reigns of all time.
Just give it to MJF. So are you picking Heyman?
Of course I'm picking Heyman.
Okay. We got to say it out loud or else it doesn't count. Next up, four-way match for the AEW Women's World Championship. Timeless Toni Storm defends against Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, and the Toxic Spider, Tekla. Who you got?
I'd love the Tekla, but it's going to be Toni Storm. It's always timeless.
Yeah, I think Tony's going to win too, as much as I would love there to be a hater in the house.
They are running out of people.
Well, that's the thing. It's like they're running out of people and they take three at once. Like,
pace yourself.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing, bro.
It's not an orgy, folks. Let's just have some singles action.
I've decided Sky Blue should win that title. Next up, this fucking match. I just want to fucking puke on this. Tables and Tax match. MJF versus Mark Briscoe. Give me MJF. That's all I have to say here.
You know what? I'm going to go off the board here and pick Mark Briscoe.
Yeah, it's not a bad pick, honestly.
Because here's the thing.
I just refuse to pick him because
I know, I understand out of principle alone that you know what? If anything, you are consistent. I'll say that much. But I'll say this much. The night before, he's in Mexico for a mask versus hair match. That's exciting.
Sin Cara, who he's going to beat. And Andrade's probably going to show up there. Well, actually, he might have his 30 days.
Imagine if he shaves his head, though.
He won't.
That'd be fucking great.
He will fucking not.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see that.
He is going to take that mask off and shove it in his shorts.
Okay.
So you're picking MJF? No,
I'm picking Briscoe. I'm picking
Next
Briscoe.
up, another fucking match that's just like coffin match. John Moxley versus Darby Allin. You know what? Darby doesn't lose coffin matches. Give me Darby Allin.
Yeah, I mean, Darby Allin needs to fucking win this match because here's the thing. I think originally Darby Allin was supposed to be the guy that dethroned.
That's what it felt like. Yeah.
They were.
But then they realized, oh, we're booking this in Texas. I guess we'll give it to Heyman.
I'm just saying this much. Darby Allin, AEW World Heavyweight Champion, not going to do much for me.
It would do more than what they're doing right now. So
Hangman,
when Darby eventually wins it will be a moment because he is like an OG AEW. It will be cool. But just like his reign won't be good. But whatever.
No, here's the thing. I'm convinced they cannot book good babyface heavyweight champions.
They can't.
Heavyweight champions. They can't book babyface champions.
Name one they've booked well.
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you, pal.
Yeah.
All right.
Next up, Singles match for the AEW TBS Championship. Mercedes Moné defends against Riho. This will be a fun match, but Mercedes will retain.
Money Train, don't miss, baby. Honestly, though, like, here's the thing. Is there anybody else in this world? Is that ever going to come close to her? I don't know. Like, and beat her? Who knows?
In that company? No. Next up, trios match. The Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, MVP. Who Nestlemania? What do? They hurt people.
They hurt people.
Take on Ricochet and GOA of Bishop Khan and Toa Leona. I think Ricochet and GOA need this more, so I'm going to pick them in the upset.
Wow.
The Hurt Syndicate don't need it.
I'm going to pick hurt people because they hurt people. But you're picking the Gorillas of Agony. All right.
Is it? They're actually the Gorillas. I
have no idea.
I believe
the Gates of Agony. I mixed up the names. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't watch it. I'm sorry. I don't.
I mean, you should watch Ricochet. He's great. Next up, the main event. Tag team match. The only reason this fucking stupid show exists. The Cope Dope and Christian Cage take on FTR, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Hardwood with Stokely Hathaway. They're in fucking Canada, Nestlemania. It's main eventing. There's going to be a lot of poses, and Cope and Christian will win.
I think they'll win. I think this is going to be an all-time match. I'll be sad that I can't watch this part live because I think this is the one thing that they all four wanted for a very long time. But I don't think
they're all very close.
I just don't think this can miss. I really don't. I really don't think this can miss.
Yeah. So. This match is stacked. This match will be amazing. It'll have moments. It'll have callbacks. It'll have chemistry. It'll have fucking spots. It'll be fucking great. And there'll be so much Edge Christian stuff that like, it'll be like for people who love them, FTR is going to sell their fucking souls to make this the best match ever. So yeah, 5 stars, 5 flames, Cope Dope and Christian win.
I expect CNC to have the victory. I expect them to be tag team champions by the end of the year. So
they're going to be Brodito, this team that everyone thinks is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's all she wrote.
We did this in record time, by the way. Usually we're like, when we have 2 pay-per-views,
there wasn't a lot of like other meat for the show to really like dive into. It was pretty pedestrian. So
yeah. Pretty pedestrian leading into a PLE PPPPPP. Okay.
It's a fucking loaded PLE. Loaded.
Isn't it funny how 5 matches you consider loaded versus a fucking 13 match?
Because it's literally, I look at these matches, I'm like, these are 5 fucking main event caliber matches, all for different reasons. But like, this is the creme de la creme.
We should copyright Wrestle Bonanza. Couldn't be worse than Wrestlepalooza.
I'd rather just not.
Do you know how many people probably vomit in their mouth when they're like, we're going to be wrestling at Wrestlepalooza? Like, give me a fucking break.
Name. Wasn't there like a callback to something that wasn't?
It's ECW.
Yeah, ECW had a Wrestlepalooza, right?
Yes,
but it's like,
this
was the ultimate. We're adding a date, and we're just going to.
You could have picked any name, and you picked.
Well, this is like the only one they hadn't brought back. They do all the other ones in NXT, so I don't know.
I'm just saying, you could come up with any fucking thing you want.
Whatever.
Wrestle Bowl, anything.
The names you are saying are worse so far.
Wrestle Bonanza.
Wrestle
look.
Boner.
Listen, there it is. Your favorite chiropractor showed up. Thank you. Late to the fucking potty, pal. We're leaving.
He has stuff to do on Tuesdays as well.
Yeah, you know what? But more people listen to us than they do him. So that's
not true. His podcast does real well.
Why can't you let me have this?
Because
this is why we can't have nice things.
You made fun of your hair. I'm always going to take the side of the man who fixes my body against you.
That sounded worse out loud.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not. No.
I've explained to you the state of mind I've been in for like a week and a half. So
maybe you should treat your body like a temple.
I did. I got surgery to fix something in between.
There's a joke there that I can't touch.
On that note, fucking go do jury duty tomorrow morning.
You can't even get adjusted because you're going to be in the fucking pit. All right. On that note, thank you for watching the Jobber Knocker podcast and listening to the Jobber Knocker podcast. We'll be back next week with more Jobber Knockery.